This is working.
Ready for the second quarter to kick off here from Rock Stadium. Jacksonville controlling the game up until now leading 6-1, 15 minutes on the clock. And we're off, and Virginia Tech controlling another draw. Drive quickly from Student. She'll pull it out after some contact here from the defense, and Virginia Tech with an early turnover. Now Jacksonville controls. Dolphins working the right side on the clear. Some pressure from Virginia Tech. Jacksonville works now the middle of the field and out towards the right side as they look to get back on the attack. Now it's Grace Hobson with the ball, and she'll look to settle things for Jacksonville. Hobson looking for a feed out front. Virginia Tech forces the turnover, and Berman will look to set up the clear. Hokies going to need find some offense if they want to get back in this one. And that starts from the clearing game where they've struggled, and it looks like another failed clear for Virginia Tech. Dolphins will look to move the ball quickly up the field here. They do so with the ladder clear. Jacksonville now looking to make something happen. Dolphins going quickly around X and now towards the goal mouth, and a trip there on the inside, and looks like some feet will just get tangled up down low, but will result in what looks like an 8-meter opportunity for the Dolphins. And that will come from Mackenzie Boyle. Boyle ready with it. Refs take a step back. They build a whistle. Boyle looking to rip the shot. And that does not go, and Jacksonville going quickly off the quick restart with Kraft. Kraft now working back up top to Molly Brock. And a foul called somewhere, and that will look to set another 8-meter up for the Dolphins. This one will be with Megan Prescott. Refs getting everybody set up. Now Prescott driving in. Prescott with the look. Foul was flashed there. Berman might have fought that one off, but Virginia Tech has it, and they'll look to set up a successful clear. It's been where the Hokies have struggled today, getting the ball into transition and creating opportunities off of the break. Virginia Tech works this one up the middle of the field. That is where they've been looking on this clears. This time it was Nelson who was able to get open. Working it down, Virginia Tech looking to settle things. Now the shot clock under 60. 12:40 on the game clock. Jacksonville leading 6-1. Virginia Tech a little bit slower pace than the Dolphins. They have not been able to generate much on offense. Looking inside now, an opportunity. That ball's on the ground. It's like white jerseys, and now Virginia Tech also crashing to it. Dolphins able to work that ball into the crease to Tisdale. And she looks to move it. Now Molly Brock with the ball in her cross. Brock looking to beat the Hokies with speed, but they swarm the ball, and now Jacksonville will work it back to Tisdale, who will move that ball out to her right and find an open Dolphin there. Now straight across the middle, Jacksonville looking for some pace here. that pass. Kinsey having to close on that one quickly. Sarah Elms now with it. To her left, Molly Brock. Brock with the quick face dodge. She loses the ball, and Sylvie Student, who then rolls that one quite dangerously towards her keeper, but Barman able to pick it up, and she'll look to move it. Barman now trying the long ball to clear for the Hokies, and that finds one of her teammates. Tech now working that one. Now Hokies trying to push the pace. Not much there. Jacksonville, great job of not allowing transition today. Now Grace Nelson looking to direct traffic for Virginia Tech, the senior from Raleigh, North Carolina. Now trying to work the left side. Virginia Tech just moving the ball around. Now 40 on the shot clock. He's now driving the goal and a shot there. And Tisdale comes up with save number 5 on the day. Addie Tisdale standing strong to start the 2022 campaign off for the Dolphins as she finds Molly Brock over the middle. Brock moving things quickly out to her fellow Marylander, Sarah Elms. Back behind the goal to Hobson. Back up top to Elms, who works the left side. Jacksonville some quick ball movements as Hobson testing multiple Hokies defenders on the inside. She works it back to Elms. Elms ready with the face dodge, looking for a shot. Sarah Elms dishing it off to her left. Now it's Kinsey. See back behind the goal to Kraft. Kraft back up top to Elms, who will test the Virginia Tech defense again. Elms with a range shot, and she finds that top left corner. Sarah Elms, have yourself a day. She has started off her 2022 campaign strong with her second snipe of the game from range, and Jacksonville now leads 7-1. Every time this Jacksonville offense faces just a little bit of adversity, they have so many weapons, and Sarah Elms the one that's leading the charge today. Elms extends the lead for the Dolphins to 6 with 10 minutes even left to go here in the second quarter. Dolphins send Lauren Phillips back out, the graduate student for Jacksonville. This roster packed with veteran talent, players that have been there and done that as Jacksonville looking to reach their next step in building up the lacrosse capital of the South. Virginia Tech still with good energy coming off their sideline. Teammates still cheering each other on as Jacksonville is lengthening their lead, the number 18 team in the country. Virginia Tech still looking to build their program in Blacksburg as the sport of lacrosse spreads around the country and new teams continue to add in both of these conferences. Clemson just announcing that they'll be adding a program in the ACC that will compete with Virginia Tech. Jacksonville and the ASUN adding new members rapidly. Sarah Elms coming. She's looking for another one. Elms. A shot, and it goes high as whistles were blown with 2 Virginia Tech defenders going up against Sarah Elms. Elms is set as the referee is directing traffic. Elms approaching the goal. She always wants a shot, and she gets that opportunity in the chase at the end line. Won there by the Jacksonville Dolphins, but seemingly both teams right on the end line. Hobson now testing out this defense. Now to Kinsey. Kinsey working it across back to Sarah Elms. Elms pushing it into the corner, and one of these 2 ex-players down low for the Dolphins, Lauren Kraft. Now over to Kinsey. Kinsey back to Elms. Jacksonville working the ball around a little bit. A quick drive and a shot and a score. That one, I believe, will go to Lauren Phillips. Waiting on the confirmation here from the PA announcer. Jacksonville extends their lead to 8-1. 9:08 on the clock. will hustle back to their spots on the field. Jacksonville's go, go, go offense is showing up here in their season opener of 2022. And Virginia Tech will control the draw. And the goal is credited to Lauren Phillips on the last possession for the Dolphins. Jacksonville now leading 8-1. Dolphins applying pressure everywhere they can to this Virginia Tech team who struggled through the clearing game in the first 2 quarters. Now looking to clean things up, settle the ball on offense, and find some motion, hopefully leading to some goals for Virginia Tech. Now Nelson working the left side. She seems to be point guarding this offense for this Virginia Tech team today, and a foul will go against the Dolphins. Virginia Tech still not pushing the pace off of those opportunities. A student working at a quick flip coming around the goal, and that one finds the post for the Hokies. Jacksonville player loses their stick, which allows Virginia Tech to keep things going. No shot clock reset. Now the signal coming for it. As play is stopped here, looks like shooting space. Combination with resetting the shot clock, which has now been done. See, as it looks like the ball will be taken out of the goal area, and play will start again with a fresh 90 on the clock. Well, the referees come to an agreement at 87 seconds, and that's where play will get started for us again. 7:50 on the clock. Dolphins leading by 7. Now quick dodge and feed from Virginia Tech, who's working it down. Pass gets completed. Jacksonville looks like they're trying to cause turnover. Ball's now on the carpet here, and Jacksonville chasing out the ground ball and trying to push play back towards their offensive end. And it looks like a foul will go. The foul will go against the Dolphins. Looks like a stick or two got out of control there, trying to hack the ball along. Another extended stoppage here. Jacksonville getting a moment to get all their subs in. So we'll be back on the defensive end. And Virginia Tech will have the ball. 90 seconds put back on the shot clock, so the Hokies with another opportunity for full possession. Tech now starting to snap those passes around, and they're looking to find some rhythm here in the late second quarter. Now the Hokies testing this offense. Back to Nelson. Nelson looks like she's ready with the dodge. Now looking like a feeder, and she'll rotate it back out to the left side. Virginia Tech inside feed, and strip looks like it came there from these Dolphins defenders who have been active down low on Virginia Tech's feed. Ball knocked out of the cross by Lauren Ellis. Shooting space is awarded to the Hokies, and they'll get set on the left side. Virginia Tech ready with the 8-meter. A lot of space there. Tisdale stood strong to this point. Virginia Tech passes it out again. Now it's Nelson. Nelson looking to distribute the ball. She finds Vergo. Now Nelson again. Side feed for Virginia Tech, who looks to pass the ball down low. No one's there, and Jacksonville pulls away the loose ball and is awarded the foul. So Jacksonville holding strong, packing it in here on the defense. Virginia Tech looking for those inside feeds, but the Dolphins have been there every time. Looks like a foul here called it around midfield, and that will lead us to another slower restart and a shot clock reset. 74 seconds were on the clock. We'll set it back to 90 here. Get ready for play. Jacksonville also taking advantage of these moments here to sub out some of their players, and when we get back going, Megan Prescott will be the player with the ball for the Dolphins. Everybody's set up and we're ready to start play back up. Prescott quickly moving it to Elms, back behind the goal at X is Lauren Kraft. Now back to Elms. Elms passing it back to Jenny Kinsey. Kinsey looked for a dodge and now gave it back to Elms. Now with Kinsey, who pulls it out. Working it back to Elms. Jacksonville looking for a little bit longer possession here. So they're working the ball around between Hobson, Elms, and Kinsey. Bit of wind here from Rock Stadium as the sun's starting to poke through the clouds here on a very mild day in February. Great time for lacrosse here in the South. Jacksonville set with the 8 meters. They'll look to extend their lead here to 9-1. Quick shot and a score for the Dolphins. And Jacksonville now leads 9-1 in the celebration there as the bench explodes. Trying to get the number here of who had it. It might have been Maya Scanlon, the freshman for the Dolphins. We'll wait on the PA confirmation on that one, but Jacksonville leads 9-1. Stick check is good, and 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Jacksonville is taking a commanding lead over Virginia Tech now, increasing that lead to 8 goals. It took the Dolphins a minute today, but ever since then, it's been smooth cruising for this offense. One of the things that's set this program up to be successful here in the South is their pace, their execution on the offensive end, and today it's nothing out of the ordinary for Jacksonville. Lauren Phillips back into the draw control circle for the Dolphins. It's been fairly even on possessions off of the draw controls. Jacksonville with a couple of awards from fouls on Virginia Tech on the loose ball. Student, she's been really strong on the ground balls today, and she also has the lone goal for the Hokies. It looks like the Dolphins were looking to push the pace and already had picked up the ball and started moving it to the offensive end, but a foul comes. And working the left side, Virginia Tech's look to settle things quickly and start their attack around 40 seconds left on the shot clock. 60 for the Hokies right now. Virginia Tech now working the right side, back towards the middle, a quick dodge. Now looking for the feed on the inside. Student, nothing there. The double team comes and the loose ball is forced by the Dolphins. Jacksonville looking to pick the ball up cleanly and move it. Checked out of the stick there of one of the Hokies. And now 3 Dolphins come onto it. It looks like a foul will go up against Sarah Elms here. And the quick restart will be back with Virginia Tech with 76 seconds left on the shot clock. Virginia Tech will use its second timeout here of the first half, and we'll take one with them back here in a moment with more of Jacksonville and Virginia Tech. Back here from Rock Stadium. Jacksonville leading 9-1 over Virginia Tech. 4:02 left to go in the second quarter. 70 seconds on the shot clock when the Hokies took their second timeout here of the half. Virginia Tech looking to settle things and move the ball. They just haven't found those inside cutters that this offense lives with. Jacksonville doing a great job today of packing it in on defense, denying those inside passes, and Virginia Tech still looking to run those same plays. Here's a dodge from the outside. We haven't seen many of those from the Hokies, and they have not taken any opportunities off of the 8-meter. They've pulled every one of them out and looked to get their offense reset. That may change here. This looks like a great opportunity for Virginia Tech. Hokies sideline still with some energy as they'll take the rip off of it. That shot is wide. He's now looking to get things set up from X, dangerously playing with the end line. Tech now looking to set up the dodge. Bit of a stoppage here as things get set. Another shot clock reset having to be called for by the refereeing crew today. So far has done a good job to keep us with mostly quickly restarts. A couple of odd fouls for the last couple minutes or so have led to some slow restarts, but mostly pace of play being kept up by our refereeing crew today. Only one foul so far in the game, or one card in the game, and went against the Dolphins earlier. Virginia Tech was not able to commit, so clean game to start off the season from both of these teams. Mostly in February, teams usually have to work through that, but we've seen a good pace today from both. So looking to deny the inside passes, forcing Virginia Tech to dodge from the outside, and the Hokies adjusting now to do so. Student working it down the right-hand side. Drop pass there. Virginia Tech will look to reset from the outside. Now testing the Dolphins. Jacksonville quickly sliding on the inside. And the foul flag comes out, and then it's like this one will go against Matty Studerl. Sets up the 8-meter opportunity from outside, and this one will be taken from Virginia Tech. It looks like they left a little bit early, and even with that, Teasdale still standing strong, even though that won't be entered into the save book for her today. She's been fantastic for the Dolphins so far. Jacksonville going quickly back the other way. Megan Prescott legging it down the field for the Dolphins. Now back to X. To Alyssa Arnold. Haven't heard much from Arnold so far today, but sure as the season goes on, that won't be the case. Now it's Hobson. Hobson giving it to Sarah Elms, who's been the star for the Dolphins today. Gets side to Kinsey. Kinsey from the top. Working now to Elms, who's set up on the left side. Elms back to Kinsey. Kinsey taking her time with it now, under 50 seconds on the shot clock for the Dolphins. Jacksonville working the ball around as Paul McCord makes his way down the sideline and will get the call in for his offense. Now back at X. It's Hobson. Hobson dishing it up high to Kinsey. That pass a little bit loose, but Jacksonville able to control it. Now the feed inside. Kinsey testing out, drawing the eyes of three defenders. Now Cutter from up top, and Jacksonville with an opportunity there to finish it. They're not able to do so. Hobson back on it. And Berman gets her stick on it as the shot clock expired, even though she made contact with it. The ball's in her cross, and Virginia Tech will control the ball. Now this ride here from Sarah Elms, she's been so good on it. Elms able to turn Virginia Tech back. Having to involve Berman. That pass almost gets by her. Virginia Tech just not able to get a clean clear today. They're finally able to advance the ball with Jordan Tilley, senior from Baltimore, Maryland, Notre Dame Prep. Virginia Tech turns it over. Now the Dolphins looking to work transition back, but the Hokies force one for themselves on the ride. Jacksonville drawing with it as the half expires. We'll take a break here for halftime as well. Jacksonville leading 9-1. Stay right here for more of the Dolphins and the Hokies after the break. here at Rock Stadium. Mason Viner giving you the action. Virginia Tech and Jacksonville. Dolphins leading 9-1 over the Hokies. A strong first half performance from Jacksonville, led by their graduate senior Sarah Elms, bringing the offense for the Dolphins. And Addie Tisdale standing strong in the goal. Virginia Tech struggling to clear the ball and struggling on offense. The Hokies will look to get some rhythm going here as we're getting set, ready for action. Both teams getting their players back out on the field. Beautiful sunny Saturday here in February from Jacksonville. Sun poking through the clouds over Rock Stadium. We are ready. 15 minutes here on the clock in the third quarter. Dolphins looking to get to 1-0 on their 2022 campaign. Virginia Tech continuing to win the ball on the draw control, and we are off here in the second half from Rock Stadium. Virginia Tech working it back on the clear. Struggled to get the ball into their attacking area. He's using some speed here to get things set up. So they rotate the ball, and they'll get it to Grace Nelson, who's been running the show. Nelson distributing it to Paige Tyson. Now back to Nelson. Nelson ready with a dodge from the top. Virginia Tech hasn't dodged much, and the ball's now down on the turf. It's scooped through. Virginia Tech able to settle it, looking for a shot down low with Student. She couldn't get one off, so she moves it back to X to safety. Virginia Tech now looking to re-dodge. 36 seconds left on the shot clock. Hokies back up top. Now here comes the dodge. To the left-hand side, and a foul is called on Jacksonville, and they'll pull the ball back out. Quick restart. Now 20 on the shot clock. Student looking with it. She flips it back, looking for the behind the back there for a second. It was not there. Jacksonville continuing to deny at X. Rotating it back up top. Nothing there for the Hokies. Now 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Not many looks for Virginia Tech. The feed inside. It was completed there for a second. The ball was jarred loose, and it's pulled away by Jacksonville. Beth Cornelius causing the turnover for the Dolphins. So there through the half. And Jacksonville with a successful clear as they'll work it back down to X. It's Hobson. Hobson now to Alyssa Arnold. Arnold fairly quiet in the first half for Jacksonville. I'm sure we'll see something from her here in the second. Sarah Elms now with the ball to Jenny Kinsey. See working outside. It's Molly Brock. Brock right by her defender. A great save. Offside hit by Berman. Jacksonville now back on the ride, and a foul is called. It looked clean from up here, high above Rock Stadium, and now a bit of a trucking move there from Virginia Tech, and the Dolphins will get the ball back. So it works itself out for Jacksonville, who has the ball with the fresh 90. Kinsey picking it up and moving it out to her left with Sarah Elms. Elms now on the ball to Hobson. Hobson no longer being played at X. Virginia Tech not chasing the Dolphins behind the goal here so far in the second half. Early going. Sarah Elms now with the dodge down the left alley. She feeds it to Hobson. Hobson trying to save it on the end line. A quick whistle comes, and a foul goes against one of the Virginia Tech midfielders. And that will set up the Dolphins from the 8-meter mark with Molly Brock. Brock has an attacking angle if she wants it. 65 seconds left on the shot clock. 12:20 on the game clock. Jacksonville leading 9-1. Mason Viner giving you the action if you're just joining us. Dolphins try to move the ball there quickly off the opportunity. It ends up in the cross of Alyssa Arnold. A foul goes against Virginia Tech. Now Molly Brock with the ball. Going side to side with Sarah Elms, who's working the left side this half for the Dolphins. Jenny Kinsey looks like she's setting up a dodge as a call comes in from the coaching staff. Hobson with it behind the goal. Heavy push there, and that will go against Virginia Tech, and Grace Hobson will have her opportunity from goal line extended. Virginia Tech changing their defensive alignment here a bit early on in the second half. Not chasing the Dolphins behind X, trying to keep the plays in front of them and deny cutters, which Jackson was able to find. Now Hobson ready. Refs take a step back, and They're directing traffic, some of the Jacksonville players, moving them around, making sure that everything's good, and Hobson will pull it out, and she'll go behind the goal. Now there's the inside feed, a shot and a score for number 19, Mackenzie Boyle, her second of the game for Jacksonville, who's now in double digits, leading Virginia Tech 10-1 with 11:05 left to go in the first. It was Hobson finding Mackenzie Boyle. Dolphins continue to open things up here on the first Jacksonville Lacrosse home game on the new field here at Rock Stadium. So opening things up there. Boyle working well in the offense. Virginia Tech trying to deny cutters, but Dolphins bring so many players towards that goal mouth, make it really, really hard for Virginia Tech to mark up, and it was Boyle with the late cut and Hobson with the find. So back to the draw control circle we'll go, and if you look at this game from a statistical aspect, Virginia Tech's controlled a lot of the draws, but only one goal for the Hokies at this point. They've struggled, forced turnovers, and failed clears. Virginia Tech going to look to clean those things up here the rest of the way and get started on what will be a tough road through the ACC for the Hokies, as it always is. And there's another draw control controlled by Virginia Tech. Quick foul goes against the Dolphins. Student now. The ball for Virginia Tech. She's generated the lone goal of this one for the Hokies. Nelson now looking to distribute things for Virginia Tech. Quick drive towards the goal and a shot and a score for the Hokies, and that one goes to number 13, Sarah Lubnow, finding the back of the goal for Virginia Tech. 10-2. Jacksonville still leads, but Virginia Tech finding some offense there, moving it quickly. The dodge, no slide comes from the Dolphins, and Virginia Tech finds their first goal here in the second half. 10:31 to go in the third. Back here in the draw control circle. And that ball is straight up, and it's taken straight down by Virginia Tech, and the Dolphins quickly on the back hip of that, and a foul goes against Jacksonville. Virginia Tech looking to find back-to-back goals. Students with the ball as some heavy wind coming in here to Rock Stadium. And Virginia Tech student looking to create. 3 Dolphins on her, and it looks like shooting space will be called, and the 8-meter opportunity will be awarded to Sophie Student, the sophomore from Massachusetts and St. Mark's School. Student straight in, she finds the back of the goal. A quick textbook fake there from Student, and she gets the goaltender Tisdale to bite on it and delivers her second of the game for Virginia Tech. 10-3, the Dolphins still lead here right about the midway mark of the third. Student there attacking off the 8-meter. She had a good look before that. It was denied by the Dolphins, and she converts on attacking off the 8-meter. So Virginia Tech making those adjustments coming out of the half, finding the back of the net now on back-to-back goals. They're down 7. And can still make a run at this game. Plenty of time to do so. way Virginia Tech's been winning draw controls to this point, it would make sense that they could mount a run here, make something happen. Well, straight up, looks like Phillips had an opportunity off of it. Jacksonville making some adjustments in the draw control circle, bringing Madeline Cloud in there and playing Phillips off the wings, so two players that generally control the ball as Virginia Tech's been trying to generate the ball going upwards and creating ground balls off of it, where Sophia Student has been so good for them today. The Dolphins there now looking to create a turnover. Cloud had an opportunity on it. The ball rolled out of her cross, and there's Grace Nelson, who's been running point guard role of this offense all day there, able to win the ground ball out of the midfield, and will look to get things set for Virginia Tech. Slow break offense for the Hokies, now working the right side to get things settled through the midfield. Dolphins making their handful of subs as Virginia Tech testing the Dolphins defense here. Foul called, and it looks like shooting space opportunity will go for the Hokies. Sam Ripley, graduate student and transfer from Davidson, will have the opportunity for Virginia Tech. Ball's knocked out of her cross by the Dolphins defense, and Jacksonville needed some juice out of their defense for the first time today, and they were able to do that, and now back come the Dolphins, dumping it down in the corner for Sarah Elms. Elms now looking to attack, but she sends it back to X to Hobson. Hobson working it. Grace Hobson with the ball in her cross. Jackson will look to get things set. Prescott to Elms, and back over to Alyssa Arnold. Stake is Jenny Kinsey. Kinsey, the bounce shot there, and it finds the post. Still riding it out into the corner. Dolphins all over the ground ball. And white jerseys to it. A push in the back there. It looks like possibly a no call. So no fouls go there through the contact. That's a rare thing today. Jacksonville pulls it out and will get things set up. Kinsey and Elms going back and forth. That seems to be the story of the day, from top-down dodges from these two dominant players for Jacksonville, and they've been able to feed off of it as well. Elms looking to set things up, and a foul is called. It will be a hold. And we're waiting to see what's on. It looks like it will give Jacksonville and Mackenzie Boyle, who's added 2 goals of her own today to the Dolphins scoring tally, an opportunity from the 8-meter mark. Jacksonville does a lot of different sets out of here. Sometimes they just go for the straight shots. Other times they drive and kick. It's Boyle. She looks for the shot, and there's a stop made down low in the 5-hole from Berman. Berman stood tall today despite the opportunities from the Dolphins all day. Clearing game is where they've struggled. And now the referees are over towards the scoring table, and they've stopped play. No changes to the shot clock, and now the whistle is blown, and Virginia Tech will look to clear the ball. Jacksonville bringing the ride per usual, now looking for a trail check, and there's a strip out made by Hobson, and a foul is called, and Hobson clearly frustrated with that call. Contact did come from Arnold and Hobson there. No surprise the way this game has been refereed today, and the rule changes continuing to amplify player safety in this game, as there's no head protection in women's lacrosse. Sometimes people tend to forget that. Jordan Tilley, the Virginia Tech player, waiting off the restart, the senior from Baltimore, Maryland. And a slow restart here as both teams trying to get situated here, as well as the referees. Fresh 90 on the clock for Virginia Tech when we get back going. 7:16 on the game clock. Jacksonville with a commanding 10-3 lead. Virginia Tech has the last 2 goals, and they'll look to add a third to their run. It's Vergo. She has the ball, and a foul called, and Liv will get her opportunity from the 8-meter mark. Vergano. She'll have the ball. They back her out of the 8-meter opportunity that it looked like they were initially going to give her. 79 seconds left on the shot clock here. And now a fresh 90 put on for Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech applying pressure to this Jacksonville defense early here in the third quarter. 7 minutes now remain as we're past the halfway mark. Student pressuring the Dolphins. Foul called. That foul goes against Casey Sullivan. Set up the 8-meter mark opportunity for Virginia Tech. Hokies driving. Quick dish there coming around to X, and heavy contact made, and a crease violation called, and the ball will go into the stick of Tisdale, and a fresh 90 for the Dolphins, who will look to clear the ball quickly. And outside, now down the far side of the field goes Jacksonville. Beth Cornelius, player they seem to rely on to clear the ball the most, takes it up most of the way for the Dolphins before Mackenzie Boyle finishes it off, along with Prescott, who now has the ball going down the right-hand side. Prescott back with it to Hobson and X. Hobson's working her magic all day from there. Now it's Sarah Elms. Under 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Beautiful day from Rock Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida. So now through contact, Virginia Tech extending their defense all the way out to Sarah Elms. Now that's the kind of attention that she's demanded today. Now pressuring Kinsey with it as well. Elms looking for a quick slide as she clears out the entire outside arc for Jenny Kinsey to go to work. Kinsey taking her time now, 14 seconds left on the shot clock for Jacksonville. Now 10 on the shot clock. Kinsey still controlling the ball. Kinsey now making a move to her left. 6 seconds left as her teammates shout out what's left on the clock. 3, 2, 1, Kinsey. Throws a bounce shot in there to Berman as the shot clock horn goes off here. Now Student with the ball. She feeds, and heavy pressure still coming from the Dolphins. Student now with it back in her cross. She's working across the middle, and looks like it will be a successful clear. Not without drama for Virginia Tech, but it gets the job done. It was Casey Hansen most of the legwork there at the end for Virginia Tech. Hokies now working it on the top. A quick dodge from Student. She's looking, eyes are up, looking for somewhere to move the ball. There's nowhere to go with it. Back to Tyson inside, and oh, that one just happens to slip in over the shoulder of Tisdale, but it will be a goal. I believe it will be credited to Paige Tyson. And the midfielder for Virginia Tech adds the third straight goal for the Hokies, and now Jacksonville's lead cut down to 10-4, and it looks like the Dolphins may go with a timeout, but definitely calling all of their defenders over to their sideline quickly. For a dominant start from the Dolphins, Virginia Tech fighting their way back into this one, now down 6, 4:10 left to go here in the third. Just made the trip down from Blacksburg to Jacksonville, and the Dolphins jumped on top of this one quickly, but now Virginia Tech finding their way back into this game. Jacksonville struggling in the draw control circle all day. been able to force some ground ball wins and deny clears to make up for it. Virginia Tech has cleaned their game up vastly here in the second half, and that's causing some problems for the Dolphins on both ends. Getting set here in the draw control. There's been a couple of violations. Ball's not come out cleanly a few times today, so referees taking their time to get things exactly right. Both teams know how crucial this next possession is. Stone ball comes straight up. Looks like Jacksonville got what they wanted out of it. So around coming up with it for the Dolphins is Casey Sullivan. Now moving the ball up. Jacksonville looking to settle things, and Molly Brock, the player that does that, but not before a timeout comes off the Jacksonville sideline. We'll take a timeout with them. Back with more Jacksonville and Virginia Tech here in a minute. The Dolphins up 10-4. Back at Rock Stadium coming out of the timeout. Jacksonville, the ball, 79 seconds left on the shot clock, 3:50 on the game clock. Dolphins leading 10-4. If you're just joining us, Mason Viner giving you the action here on a beautiful February Saturday from Jacksonville, Florida. Dolphins looking to make something happen. It's Sarah Elms working her way through. It's like the entire Virginia Tech defense there. The ball finds the top crossbar. What a play by Elms. Give the Dolphins that opportunity and go back to Virginia Tech here on a crease violation. Keys have cleaned up their clearing game quite a bit here in the third quarter as they've scored the last 3. Virginia Tech working the right side. Now having to move the ball backwards. An errant pass there over the middle, but Vergano finds the ball. A quick restart off the foul against the Dolphins. It's Casey Sullivan there applying pressure. 65 seconds left on the shot clock for Virginia Tech as they get into rhythm. Keys finding some success, a lot more off the top down dodging, and the shooting space violation opportunities that they've been awarded here in the second half. Student looking for it, and a rip and a goal for her, and it looks like they're going to award the goal as there was a foul committed by the Dolphins prior to, so Student adds her third of the game and cut the deficit now down to 5. Virginia Tech there finding the back of the net, their 4th straight goal. He's making up the deficit as Jacksonville continuing to try and get their defense to communicate well. Here's for the 2nd straight time, coaching staff for the Dolphins wants to chat with their defenders. Energy levels definitely back up from Virginia Tech, and as I mentioned before, the way they're controlling the draw controls, it will be still not easy for them, but be a lot easier for Virginia Tech to mount a comeback in this game the way they've been able to control the ball off their goals. 2:31 left on the game clock after the goal to Student. 10-5 Jacksonville still leading. Both teams here jockeying for position around the draw control circle to find that player and place the ball off of it. Go, and a whistle comes in here, and it will be a violation against Virginia Tech. Their 3rd of the game, and that's really saved Jacksonville today. Dolphins looking to do something quickly with it is Molly Brock. Brock takes it in now to Hobson, or it's Kraft now. Kraft takes a lot of contact there with her pass to Kinsey, and she'll get the opportunity from X. Lauren Kraft feeding it back up high to Kinsey. Dolphins getting some different players involved here. So Lauren Ellis is on the field. She is fouled. So now with it, now to Elms. Elms over to Kinsey. Kinsey puts it in her right hand. She takes it down the alley. For a feed from behind was Kraft. Or Hobson. And a save there is made by Berman. And the ball quickly picked up by her defenders and put back into her stick. And she'll use the crease. It's an opportunity to let them break out. They're clear. Jacksonville riding the play out hard. It's Lauren Kraft applying pressure as she's back between the goalie and her left wing. Now the up and over pass from Virginia Tech. It's completed, moving across, now finding a player in the middle, and it's through to it is now it's Nelson on the break. It's 2-on-4 as Jacksonville quickly getting back in and able to crash the play. Dolphins are setting a perfect eye as far as defensive positioning there on the 2v4, and Dolphins exercising their speed, something that's emphasized so much in this program, to make it up and turn that fast break quickly into a slow break for Virginia Tech, which is what they've preferred throughout the game. Olivia Vergano is looking for it. The ball's jarred loose there. Dolphins starting to extend their defense as dodges are coming from Virginia Tech much more frequently here in the second half. Now it's Student. She already has the hat trick for Virginia Tech. That was a missed pass there. It was intended for Nelson. Finds its way to Vergano. Now 20 seconds left on the shot clock. This Virginia Tech team buzzing right now. Quickly around to X for the Hokies. Going to work down low. That's Page. And Tisdale coming out of the goal, and she'll chase that down. Now she'll take some contact on as she gets the ball easily back into the crease. Was Paige Tyson there that had the opportunity for Virginia Tech near the end of the shot clock, but Tisdale able to run down a loose ball as the Dolphins clear it. Getting ready here on the restart. Ball in the cross of Beth Cornelius. She works the ball over the middle. Dolphins looking to force things here at the end of the third quarter, as they had to do that, move that ball quickly towards the middle. As the clock runs out in the third quarter, we'll be back for one final frame for here from Rock Stadium. The Dolphins taking a little bit of pressure here from Virginia Tech, still leading 10-5. Back here in a minute with fourth quarter action from Jacksonville. Here at Rock Stadium, fourth quarter action ready to get underway between Jacksonville and Virginia Tech. Dolphins leading the Hokies 10-5 right now. Mason Viner bringing you the action. In the 2022 lacrosse season kicked off. A big day across women's lacrosse. Ready to welcome the fans back into stadiums across the country. Great matchups this weekend, and we're looking for a great finish here. Virginia Tech applying a lot of pressure to the Dolphins here in the third quarter and looking to continue into the fourth quarter. The last 4 goals belong to the Hokies. Freeze getting us set up in the draw control circle. So we get ready for the final frame of today's game from Jacksonville, Florida. Looked like the Dolphins got a quick jump off of it, but the ball will go to Virginia Tech. And Vergano. It's a really good game in the draw control circle for the Hokies and has looked to generate some offense now. It's Student. It's a hat trick so far today, and they'll need some more out of her if they want to complete the comeback. She has to work it back. Virginia Tech looking for a way to advance the ball. He's now dumping it down and exercising a lot of patience on their clear, and it pays off. Ball back into the cross of Grace Nelson. So now to Sophie Student. Down low, Virginia Tech looking to generate some offense. Pressure from the Dolphins defense there, almost causing a turnover, but Virginia Tech able to work it out. Now it's Vergano. She gets loose. Tisdale looked like she took a strong step towards that one. No signal yet to reset the shot clock, and a foul called, it looks like possibly on the Hokies, but no, it will go against the Dolphins. Now 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And play stop possibly for a reset, and that clock will go back to 60. Virginia Tech going to work now with 60 seconds left on the shot clock. The clock did not start as play started, but a foul goes against the Dolphins. Looks like an opportunity will be awarded to Virginia Tech. Dolphins subs hustling off to get their defenders back on the field. And taking a seat for Jacksonville is Beth Cornelius. All set from the meter mark opportunity. Quick whistle comes. Virginia Tech with a shot. Didn't look like Tisdale saw it as it went wide. Jacksonville winning the run out to the end line. A stoppage of play here on the clear. 13-14 left to go in this one. The shot clock's being winded back up for Jacksonville. Now it's going down towards 80 seconds as play has started. Casey Sullivan now with the ball for Jacksonville. She gives it up to Maddie Stugro. It's worked now into the comfortable cross of Sarah Elms. Not much from Elms so far. A couple great opportunities and some fantastic footwork for Elms around the goal here in the second half, but no scoring for Sarah Elms. Only 1 goal for the Dolphins, quite rare at this point in the game. Sarah Elms and Jenny Kinsey passing the ball back and forth as Jacksonville leading 10-5 under Virginia Tech, taking some more time off the clock here in the final frame. 40 seconds left for Jacksonville on their attack. Here, no testing of the defense up until this point. Jacksonville's held the ball fairly comfortably for about 40 seconds now as shot clock ticks under 30. Kinsey has the ball and she'll take it around to X. Kinsey testing out the defense and she takes a shot to the face of the cross off of Virginia. And a yellow card is taken out from the referees, and that should reset the shot clock here and give Jacksonville a man-up opportunity. They have not had many. In fact, this may be their first one of the game. Signal is given to reset the shot clock, put a clean 90 on it, and that has been done. We'll be ready for play as Jenny Kinsey will have the ball in her cross at X. Dolphins rotating it back high. Sarah Elms and Kinsey passing it back and forth. This will be Jacksonville's basic set, and can't get a much better combo in all of college lacrosse than these two. They've played off of each other so well through the years. They're looking to finish it off with one last run this year. So Arnold joining them in that, as well as a handful of other Dolphins returning, with the COVID year being given back to them this year. After breaking so many records in this program last year, looking to complete that run and make a push towards the Final Four this season. Jacksonville currently number 18 in the preseason polls. This offense now nationally recognized. It's on the inside. Prescott looking, and Berman takes away her pass. She was looking to find Kraft on the other side of the goal. Hobson now trying to deny Berman the ball, but she's in the safety of her goal crease. Virginia Tech now on the run. Hokies looking over the middle. Student with the ball now in her cross. Pressure was coming from Sullivan, but she works through it. Now Virginia Tech looking for his fast break. Fighting near by her. And it was into the cross of Sarah Lubnow, who will have the opportunity from the top of the arc, and this will be a good place if Virginia Tech wants to put their foot on the gas to try and bite into this lead even further and make this a 4-goal game coming down the stretch. 10:45 left on the clock, 63 in the shot clock. Here comes Lubnow. Bounce shot. Tisdale looking to find it, and she does. Addie Tisdale standing strong for the Dolphins. 6th save of the game. Now looking up and looking to find teammate was Cornelius. And Prescott fouled with it, and she'll make the long pass up to Sarah Elms. Elms now to Kraft. Kraft looking to Grace Hobson. Hobson now with the ball at X. Cutters coming in from every direction for Jacksonville. Now Prescott with it, and shooting space called. Megan Prescott, another one of those graduate transfers that I mentioned earlier, coming back for yet another year here at Jacksonville, her last year of eligibility with the Dolphins. Megan Prescott now taking it in. Prescott looking for some space, and she finds the back of the net, and Jacksonville is back on the scoreboard as they extend their lead to 11-5 with just over 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Megan Prescott coming through for the Dolphins. She forces shooting space, then converts on her opportunity, and the sideline celebrates here. Dolphins extending their lead to 11-5. Here, a bit of a slow scoring half for Jacksonville. Still trying to get things worked out here. Game number 1 for both of these teams in 2022. And it's day number 1 of the season around the country. Both of these teams jumping on the opportunity to head down south here to Jacksonville, Florida, and play in the nice weather. It's been a brutal couple stretch of weeks up towards the Virginia area where Virginia Tech is, up through the Northeast where most lacrosse teams still live as this sport spreads across the country. Dolphins looking to find some success in the draw control circle. Ball's out towards the area of Molly Brock, and it's actually Megan Prescott who just scored the goal, and now she dishes it off to Molly Brock. Brock and Prescott looking to run for the Dolphins. Here comes Molly Brock. Brock looking inside. It's Jenny Kinsey, and she finishes it off. Kinsey with the bounce shot that gets by Berman, and Jacksonville has broken this one open, now leading 12-5 with 9:51 left to go in the fourth. And that's what this Jacksonville Dolphins team will do to you. If you open the door for them, they take every advantage of it. And there we finally see them push the pace today, move the ball around quickly, and find the back of the net. Jacksonville's built themselves a 7-goal lead back-to-back. Quick goals from the Dolphins with this quick strike offense has them now comfortably back in control after the pressure that Virginia Tech's been able to apply to them this entire second half. The Dolphins, Megan Prescott and Molly Brock and Jenny Kinsey working the ball around, finding their way to 2 quick goals. Dolphins will look to add to that here as soon as we get back going. Another draw control. It's taken this crew quite a bit of time to get these set up today as a couple early violations. And that ball gets out cleanly, and the Dolphins with a clean win now with Molly Brock. Brock quickly testing the defense. Now looking for a move is Kraft. Kraft coming around X. Now up top to Kinsey. Kinsey to Prescott. Prescott to Brock. Brock on the left-hand side works it back up top. It's Kinsey again looking for back-to-back goals. Jenny Kinsey finding some space, but she's pushed down the alley. Now Hobson. Hobson coming around X. Defense moving very, very well to Kraft and Hobson. Neither of them been able to come around X with any easy goals today. Now it's Kinsey. Kinsey down the alley. Kinsey throws the behind-the-back pass into traffic towards Kraft. Kraft able to fight that one back out. Berman thought she could have a handle on it. Now Jacksonville coming away with it into safety is Prescott. Prescott now to Elms. Elms attacking hard down the right alley. Sarah Elms looking to dish it. She does back behind. It's Hobson. Hobson looking to get a step on her defender. She had it there for a second. She gets a look at 5-5, but defender's right on her hip. Now it's Molly Brock by her defender. Brock with the goal. Molly Brock finally finds it. Jacksonville was buzzing there all around the goal, and it's Molly Brock with the face dodge, and she finishes it off in the top corner, extending the Dolphins' lead to 13-5 with 8:41 left to play. There again, you see what this Jacksonville Dolphins offense can do as they move the ball around effectively. A lot of opportunities there as a matter of waiting for the right one. Molly Brock is the one that gets it this time, and she has the goal for Jacksonville. Gets set in the draw control circle here. It looks like Virginia Tech to add some tape to a stick or onto the arm of one of the Hokies here. Possible open cut there to cover that up. And we're back underway here. Jacksonville taking advantage of their 3rd straight goal, now leading Virginia Tech 13-5. Mason Viner along for the ride with you today. Lauren Kraft now looking, immediately threatening the Virginia Tech defense. Jacksonville looks like they've found some rhythm here in the second half. Dolphins with 3 quick goals. Just over 8 minutes remain, 70 seconds left on the shot clock as the Dolphins have an opportunity to settle the ball here for a moment. It's Kinsey and Lauren Phillips passing the ball back and forth. Mackenzie Boyle back onto the field. She has 2 goals today. Grace Hobson dishes it. Now it's Kraft with the spin around back-handed shot and score. What a goal for Lauren Kraft. It's like she just had it settled in her cross and she spun around in the underhand, backhanded goal for Lauren Kraft. And there's just not a lot you can do about that. The goaltender's not expecting it. I don't think the teammates were expecting that one. And the sideline explodes for Jacksonville, and Virginia Tech will take a timeout, and we'll do so along with them. Dolphins now leading by 9, 14-5, 7:54 left to go. Stay right here for more of Jacksonville and Virginia Tech. Back here in sunny Jacksonville, Florida, the Dolphins breaking this one open, now leading 14-5 with 7:54 left to go in the game. For an amazing goal by Lauren Kraft. Backhanded score for the Dolphins. Virginia Tech choosing to take their first timeout of the second half. Followed down the stretch here, Virginia Tech trying to get their defense back in order. The Dolphins own the last 4 goals, a 4-0 run to respond to Virginia Tech, who was on a 4-0 run entering the final frame of this one. Back off, and Phillips looking to win it. The ball back for the Dolphins. Jacksonville on the ground ball, now scooping it back towards the defending end was Molly Brock, and a box out there from Prescott allows Brock to pick up the ground ball. Molly Brock down the right-hand side. She's with the right-hand cradle. Now over to her left. She's looking down the right alley. Finding Kraft. Kraft looking for it. And it looks like possible contact with the head of Molly Brock and a foul that will go against Virginia Tech. Dolphins will set up their 8-meter opportunity. Molly Brock will have the ball for the Dolphins. Brock ready with it. She wants to snipe, and Molly Brock finding the back of the goal for the Dolphins. Their 3rd goal from the outside off the 8-meter. This one for Molly Brock, who has her 2nd of the game. Looks like the stick check is good, and that will confirm the goal. The Dolphins now lead by 10 with 7:28 left to go in the 4th. And that will turn on the running clock here from Rock Stadium. Jacksonville looking to get to 1-0 on the season. After the matchup here today, Jacksonville in just 2 days will host the national team of Scotland in exhibition here from Rock Stadium. And the Dolphins will welcome in USC Niagara before they take a trip up to North Carolina to take on the Tar Heels. That game against North Carolina will be very telling for where this Jacksonville program is this season. If you look back over the last couple of years, a win last year right here at Rock Stadium over Florida. It's a monumental moment for this program. Played a top 10 Michigan teams here. Early season, a lot of opportunities to bring in some really good teams down here to Jacksonville to play in the warm weather. Dolphins have definitely capitalized on some of those opportunities, but that game will be telling. To the draw control circles. Action's getting back going here as the clock ticking towards 6 minutes left, and Molly Brock, who else for the Dolphins today, controlling the ball when they win in the draw control. Now it's back at X to Lauren Kraft. Kraft working off of Kinsey. Kinsey moving the ball up to the top, and Sarah Elms looking for a dodge. Elms looking to get a shot off, and the ball slips out of her cross. Now ground ball, Jacksonville controlling it. Heavy contact there, and that will be a foul. Contact with the head on Virginia Tech. Getting ready, Lauren Phillips moving around down low for the Dolphins as the referee's trying to get everybody set into place. The clock just continues to tick down, now under 5 minutes. Jacksonville driving, ball falling out of the cross of Clout. Now in the middle of the field is Grace Nelson. Nelson taking it down the other end for the Hokies. Virginia Tech trying to find some offense here to combat JU late in the game. Now 4 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Nelson with the ball in her crush. She's looking to create. Working it down low. No opportunities so far for Virginia Tech. Jacksonville playing, giving up no space. Hokies now looking for a dodge coming around